Okay, let's see how this one will turn out. This will be an interesting one, hopefully. Right, we're just going to set this silly shedder up. So how big are we going to make this? I'm thinking 400 is what we need. It's still not going to be big enough, so I'm going to have to make a copy of that, a master copy. Going all the way with a contrast. Copy density, just a little bit, just a bit light. Sharpness, we're just going to do our usual shit. Whoops. Right, what else are we going to do? Right, we've got to go here and we've got to remove the background. Right, this is a paper. This is out of a paper, or it's got that sort of print, that newsprint stuff. So this is what we have, cut out of a travel paper of some descript. So now we're just going to put it on the glass. Okay, we're just going to line it up. Right, now we're just going to see how this looks. Okay. Okay, let's see how that looks. Right, it's going to be fit the page, so it's going to be distorted. The colours do look kind of wishy-washy, maybe making it... Did I make it really light or just normal light? But anyway, that's interesting, even though it looks a bit wishy-washy. So we're just going to take this and put it away, put it on the recycle pile, and we're just going to take this and turn... This is going to become a 4-way mirror image. We need a little bit on the horizontal and a lot on the vertical. So now we're just going to put that there. Oh, we've got to overlap so we don't get big borders. So we have to cover up the borders and just enlarge it. So when you enlarge, it does give you borders. It looks terrible sometimes. Okay, now we're just going to drop that, and now we're just going to have to guesstimate how big we're going to make these. So we're just going to go here. Horizontal is not going to be too big. It's only going to be fairly small. So 100 and 130 we're going. And with the vertical, we're going to make it a lot bigger. I think the vertical is going to be 100 and 160. Right, let's see how we go with that. It's going to be distorted, so it's not going to look quite like a normal scenic picture. I forgot to set the other settings up, so I'm wondering if I've just oopsed it by not changing it to copy paper instead of keeping it on. Yeah, I think I fucked up, so I'm going to have to reprint that. We'll see how big it is, if the sizing is correct. It looks interesting. It looks very distorted, so I'm actually wondering if we're going to do another one. Just to be fussy, of course, we're just going to take it off that, hit it on that. I'm wondering if that's the right size for our image. So now we're just going to go here, and we're just going to... I wonder what would happen if we did a negative positive of this. Something different, folks. Something very, very different. We're going to make this into something different to the normal thing we do with these holiday thingies, or these travel magazine things. So we're going to darken it, and the red, going part way with the red, and the hue, we're just going a little bit with that. And let's see how this new way of working will turn out. So let's see, here we go. I just heard a little bit of a squeak on the scanner. It makes that kind of noise. It's not a very good sound, but it's only slight this time. So that looks interesting. Looks very backgroundy because we added the background. So I'm wondering if we're going to leave it like that. It looks like nighttime, but it's a really strange look. So I'm wondering which part's going to be the center of this piece. I think that's going to be the center. It's interesting. I don't know if I could say I like it. So we're just going to print off another. Yeah, it made that noise again. Yeah, it's typical Konica Minolta shit. Yeah, it's not the greatest looking colour scheme on this, I must say, but it's different. It's something different, I guess. So we're just lining up the corners here. It's curling a bit once again. So we're just going to go here. We're going to make our mirror image. Okay, finish and then start. Right, let's see how to go. Yeah, it's starting to curl on this one. Let's see if I can just put it together before it gets too curly. We're just going to line up with that little bottom bit just at the end there. That side. Now if we can use the same part to line this up. Don't know if this is the greatest demo on earth as such, but I'm hoping it'll be something different for a change. So I'm just trying to line up the camera with what I'm doing. Sorry folks about the curling, but that looks really quite interesting. Oh, it's a bit crooked too. Look at the crookedness of this. It's the problem when you get curling, it's just hard to line things up. So just try that again. Yeah, still looks fucking crooked. So it looks crooked as a dog's hind leg. So let's see. That looks really quite interesting. I'm sorry about the curling and the crookedness. It's not easy getting it right, but I think that'll do. I think now we can call it quits.